So this is a little bit different.
Just a little bit.
So we recorded a ton of Judgment back when we first started, and we lost gameplay noise because our recording software went nah and didn't switch over audio inputs. Um, some of this you may see again in other parts because we loaded the wrong save point when we came back. Well, we loaded the right but wrong save point when we came back. So anything after this point will be fine. There'll be one episode where my audio's shit because something didn't save properly, but beyond that, it's kind of where we are. So this is like 50 odd minutes of footage. We're just going to chill. I'm going to cut it up. And we'll just chat about some shit while it's playing just so you guys can see this random 50 minutes that'll get cut down to 20.
Yeah, we're just gonna blather over it. So have fun.
Just going to get a stream of consciousness kind of shite. I'll also try and remember kind of what we were doing. So this was
Right.
when we were in the...
This is where we are now going to meet up with the host who, first off, who firstly asked us to do an investigation, but we fobbed him off. But now we're like, oh, wait a minute. He's related to the whole
Yeah, we need you.
case of the Yakuza not being there when they find the guy's eyes being gouged out. So we have to interrupt him while he's having a meal with one of his many admirers, because previous episode you found out he's actually he's got a date with 4 people on one night, and he's stood up the other 3
Hi.
because he's a cheeky lad.
So there is we re-recorded actually, so there would have been 2 hours of this, but we re-recorded like the second hour of this stuff because of where we loaded from. There's maybe going to be like 5 minutes of the game missing, but big whoop, it's 5 minutes. It's fun editing, trying to keep track, because like I thought that what we recorded last week was like 20 onwards. It wasn't. It's 18. It's 19 onwards. It's like all those episodes I've got to rename now so that they're all in track.
Oh, great.
Because when I did the editing, because we did, like when we first did it, we were doing 2-hour recording sessions and we just record it for the 2 hours. I would cut it like 20 to 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but it would be odd or uneven in terms of the way that it was done. So at least if we do it the way we're doing it now, we just record for 20 minutes, cut it, and then they're just, separate sealed things.
Yeah.
I ended up like trying to do, I think I wanted to do the first 2-hour recording session as 6 episodes, but it ended up being 5. And then the second lot ended up being and I ended up making the second lot 6. So everything was off by 1.
Oh dear. So that means all our stuff recorded is off by 1 as well.
So probably off by 2, because this is 17 and 18, I think. So it'll be 19 and 20 will be the next 2, which is what I thought. I thought this would be 19 and 20.
Well, you'll have a missing episode. I'm sure you wouldn't miss much.
I think it's 5 minutes at most that's missing.
That's fine.
Like between the 2 separate sessions. But the good thing is, you're gonna get this crisp, clean, beautiful audio from now on, because I found a setting on Audition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see what the name of it is if it'll let me.
Do it later, dude. Because if you fuck about with this now, that means we have to restart this again.
No, that's cool. It's called.
Shit your pants fart mode.
Where's the
Fart your pants shit mode.
remove 60 hertz hum? So the silence, and you hear that, just fucking gets rid of it.
Oh, nice.
And any of it on your voice, or any of it in the background, or any of it that could be heard from anything other sources, gets rid of it.
Nice.
And you just run it. You don't have to like noise print any of it. You just run it and it gets rid of it.
Nice and handy.
So I've been learning some shit because I wanted to try and get this even better.
Oh yeah, it's better than the Audacity does its job.
So the thing about Audacity though is what I'm doing is when I'm transferring your files, I'm just straight up, I'm not touching them on Audacity, I'm literally just converting them, like exporting them to a WAV file and then putting them into Audition so that I can edit them there. because it's the noise reduction and all that stuff is so much better on Audition than it is, because Audacity just goes, that'll do,
Job's done. Here you go. Goodbye.
pretty much.
At least with that, the thing is that's proper
You
professional
can
level
tweak
shit.
this, you can pick, like when you look at the little graphs, you can pick if you want these bits to peak or you want those bits to drop. Whereas Audacity is a free program, it just does the free versions of things.
Basic bitch mode.
Pretty much.
We're not calling it a bad program because there's plenty of YouTubers who.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who still use it. The only reason I've got Audition is because I have a very generous friend, but it's not permanent. We're not keeping it. We need to buy our own copy eventually.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
So it's just Blue is nice to us.
Thank you, Blue.
If speaking of Blue, if you're looking for some snazzy art, go see her.
Shameless plug.
Well, yeah.
Shameless plug.
It's nothing. It's very.
There's
shameless
nothing.
plug.
What? No, it's purely a shameless plug.
Yeah, it is. Go see her. At BluePanda397 Twitter. She's got a Etsy page. She's doing other special projects right now. She did our channel art. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you've got new Judgment thumbnails and new thumbnails for Transformers.
Instead of our lovely bugs.
Because those were a pain in the ass to form and edit and chop up and
Though I do have a new idea for thumbnails.
shoot.
It's like you see the splash game thumbnail art or the box art. It's us badly imitating that.
I mean, we could try it for a couple. I kind of like the way that we've got them.
I mean, I've nothing wrong with the ones in got right now, and you're liking that because it's easier to edit.
It's much easier to edit, and I can just bulk them. Like the Judgment ones, it's literally just put everything in place and then just change the text box 15 or 20 times. That's all I need to do. Which is all you really should do for a thumbnail. It's just, as long as it looks okay, as long as the game title is in there and your name and what episode it's on.
But where's the arrow? Where's the red circle? Where's the clickbaitiness of it?
Fucking, yeah. I'm sorry, but if we're not going to censor ourselves, I'm not clickbaiting or
You're not going to censor yourself. You've had to censor me quite often.
Yeah, but to be fair, what you're saying has to be censored.
It's only my right-wing opinion.
Jizzy's super right-wing. No, he's not. He's not. I'm not going to put that out there with it being any level of truthful. He's not. He just says the bad words sometimes that he shouldn't say. And we're not going to say what those bad words are.
In Scotland, your voice, you're usually said not to say bad things, but when you're said, didn't he say that? You're like, oh, why not? Because it's bad. That's it. It's not like it's rude, it's coarse, it's not appropriate to say, it's bad. But then you'll hear your parents say it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. So like, here's quite a funny story. It was funny to our family. So when one of my nieces, Cara, was born, her mother was very strictly like, don't swear in front of her when she was like a certain age. Like when she was a baby, it was fine because obviously they don't really take these things in. But when she got to like 2 or 3, it was like, don't swear. Now I am the most prolific swearer in like between me, mum, and my dad and my brother. I swear the most out of all of them. Swear like a trooper, and that was just the way I went through school. It was just the way things were when I was a kid. It's become people are being less and less sensitized towards it. So like swearing is just going to become a part of your vocabulary, and I don't think it's going to be this offensive thing soon enough. So everybody thought it was going to be me that was going to be swearing all the time in front of like my 2 or 3 year old niece when she's starting to learn how to talk and say words. Nope, my mum. My mum. Every time, like my brother, my niece, me and my mum were together, I would be keeping my language quite clean, believe it or not. Yes, I can do that. As you've heard, I've barely sworn so far in the last 9 minutes, which is good for me. Every time my mum would be like, yeah, bastard, or she'd like burn herself on something, she'd be like, shit, and my brother would just go, Mum, stop it, stop bringing it around if you're going to be like this. And I'm just sitting there being like, hey.
Sitting there giggling your ass off.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm the one with the clean language. We took photos of a cat, didn't we?
Yeah, because that's one of the, I think it's the trophy or something. Every time you go into one of those
But you got to
modes,
take a photo of the cat for that cat dude, don't you?
you got to take photos for the cat as well as find them and give them cat food to make sure that they're safe or some shit. But it's whenever you're in those investigation modes, there's always a cat, and you have to take a picture of it for a trophy, I think. or take a picture of a majority of them.
So this guy's coming after us because we raided his office because he's obviously guilty, or we're trying to prove that he's not guilty, basically, or we are. I don't know.
No, his head's a microphone. His hair is the perfect consistency of a microphone fuzz filter. But no, it's did we raid his office?
We did.
We did.
We did raid his office because we were looking for evidence.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we fight him, and it was like, or no, are
Yeah,
we
we
gonna fight
did.
him in this video?
We fought him already because you fight him in the office. Because he brings out the wooden katana.
Yeah, no, because that would have been the last one that I uploaded, and then he comes after you
Yeah.
because you raided his office. And then you fight him again in the alley.
With your best buddy in the whole wide world, the non-Kiryu.
I'm actually, do you know what? I'm actually starting to really enjoy this. Like
Yeah.
the way that I was when we were playing it last week. I was starting to get into it.
Yeah.
I was kind of just playing it for the sake of playing it because we'd already done it. I was like, we'll just continue with this because we've started and we've gone so far in.
Yeah.
But I was actually really starting to get into the flow of it last week.
Glad to hear it.
I don't think this is like I'm just not a big Yakuza fan. But this isn't that. This I think I'll get into more.
Because for me, this isn't. This is trying to be a Yakuza game, but it's failing at it.
But
For you, it's perfect because
it's like
It-
Lost
it may be-
Paradise.
it may be based in the Yakuza world, but it ain't it.
Yeah, it's like Lost Paradise. It's the same kind of because mechanically these games are quite fun. I wasn't big on the Yakuza story, and I wasn't big on like a lot of the fucking in Yakuza. There is a lot of cutscene talking.
Yeah.
There hasn't been that much in this so far. Even things like the court cases and that.
Mhm.
Just like when it's actually showing the scenes in court, they're very quickly through them. Whereas they could have dragged them out for quite a while, considering he's a private investigator and stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't, and you'll see that. Because I think it's in this set of videos.
That we head off to the court case.
Yeah.
We head off to the
We head off to court.
magistrate's
Yeah.
office, or
Because
whatever the Japanese equivalent for it's called.
I quite like the mini games. I quite like a lot of the sort of background stuff, and I like the combat. Combat's always fun. It's brutal.
Oh yeah, especially when you're giving them free dental surgery.
I just don't like the Yakuza storyline, and fair enough.
Yeah. Like for me, I loved it. I genuinely fell in love with the Yakuza series. But for this, oh yeah, didn't you? Yeah, you also screwed this QTE up.
Is it this? Did I screw this one up? I think I did okay.
You get that one? No, you failed that one.
That must have looked away or something. I just not hit the button. Yatta!
Limbo.
You know, I missed one of them.
Yeah, still a screw up.
And then I go Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh, Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan Blue. Sorry, fuck off. Ever since I found out how Goku goes Super Saiyan God, I have lost interest.
Just ignore it and watch the rest, because the tournament of power is so good. Just look past that one thing in the
I
plot.
can't.
Because there's a ton of things in Dragon Ball that you go, what? The whole concept of God mode in the first place, and the fact that it's essentially just a reset for Goku so that they can do Super Saiyan in different colours again. You've just got to ignore some of the stupid shit that happens in anime. It doesn't make sense. You're right, it's ridiculous that concept exists, but if you get past it, the
Yeah, you're
tournament
right.
of power
I should
is
just ignore the
fucking
fact
awesome.
that I should ignore the fact that Goku got powered up by a fucking fetus.
Why does it matter?
Because it's so fucking stupid.
Anime as a concept is so fucking
What?
stupid.
Wait, why are you going on about anime? I don't. Because plenty of our animes stay like true to earth and have plenty of other designs. How's how's a slice of life anime comparable to Dragon Ball?
Look at other types of things along the lines of Dragon Ball. You can't tell me that all of them make sense, and none of them have stupid
Like,
things that happen.
give me an
fucking
example.
One Piece is full of ridiculous things.
Yeah.
You should still need to watch. But there's
fucking-
900 episodes.
Yeah, good luck.
There's nearly 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
I started college. I'm still going. College ended for me about what fucking almost 10 years now.
There is almost 1,000 episodes
but
of One
okay.
Piece.
Can you name another one?
Bleach has got stuff in it that shouldn't fucking happen.
Yeah, well, it's
Right.
ended.
So Bleach, Ichigo loses all of his powers at the end of Bleach. In
Yeah,
one big
that's
final
where
attack.
he wanted
and
to
then
stop.
they do an extra bit and he gets all of his powers back, and then the manga continues, and he gets new powers.
Yeah, because the manga was forced to continue.
So there's shit. Yeah. So like, there's one little bit of Dragon Ball. In fact, there's a lot of Dragon Ball that doesn't make sense. Right? There is a lot of it,
Explain.
but
Like
just all of it. Just all of it.
what?
Just like fucking
That they're aliens.
the humans get left behind, and then they're suddenly given a power boost in fucking Super, because they need people to fill out their tournament roster. So like Piccolo gets a power boost. Like some of the funniest stuff from Super is Yamcha because he keeps thinking he's going to get picked for the tournament, and every time they get to a point where they're like, "We need one more person because someone pulls out," they're like, Yamcha's like, "I'm ready, guys, I'm ready," and then they just go, Frieza. It's just like Yamcha's been training. He finds out about this tournament power and he starts training to get into it because he thinks Goku's gonna pick him, and he's like, "Right, guys, I'm ready, I'm ready." And then they're like, "Why don't we just bring Frieza back from the dead and just put him in our team?" It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the whole idea that it's soured for me now.
I get it. I do understand that, but I think if you really, there is a lot of really good stuff in Tournament of Power.
Yeah, but this is going on to the whole Game of Thrones-esque situation now because I've not watched Game of Thrones. I don't plan on watching Game of Thrones. But you tell that to anyone who has watched Game of Thrones, who watches it religiously, like plenty of my friends will quite happily. Oh, did you see the latest episode? Oh, they explain it like how different it is towards the books. And then I'm just sitting here going, are you going to watch it? No. Oh, do you care about spoilers? You could spoil all you want. I haven't the fucking faintest who you're on about. But for Dragon Ball, for that curveball, for that absolute taste of sourness to hit me, the fact that I'm just going, okay, Shenron's scared of the god creator, even though Shenron's got the power to make Beerus weak. Shenron has the ability to grant wishes, stronger than anything Beerus could do.
No, he doesn't. So again, part of the Tournament of Power is there's a hierarchy to the dragons.
Of course there fucking is.
So Shenron is powerful. Porunga has always been more powerful, which is the Namekian dragon, which is why they go to Namek for the Dragon Balls there in the first place back in the Frieza saga. It's because they're much more powerful, because Porunga can grant one wish, but he can grant a much bigger wish.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that they killed Piccolo, and that in turn killed the other Namek.
Yeah.
So they couldn't use the ones on Earth.
Yeah.
So they had to go back to Namek.
So they had to go to Namek for the balls, but they find that when they're there, they're more powerful. Right? So Porunga can grant one wish, but it's a much bigger, stronger wish, whereas Shenron can grant two wishes, but they're not as powerful. Is it three wishes? Either way, they're not as powerful, right? So he's scared of Beerus because Beerus can just, and he's gone.
Yeah, it's not explained, is it?
But when you turn power, there's the Super Dragon Balls.
Oh, fuck off.
Right? These things are like, honestly, it gets a bit ridiculous, but there's some of the animation and stuff like that in Super, and some of the story about the parallel worlds and stuff like that. It's some of it's really good. There is obviously, it's an anime based on like fighting and powering up and stuff like that. It's your One Piece, your Bleach. There's always a ridiculous bit of plot element, and they had to kind of retcon some stuff because they wanted to keep Super going. And anyway, there's a Super Dragon Balls. There's like this universal giant fucking dragon, and even he is scared of the god of destruction's god, basically. I can't remember his name, but there's like this kid god that can just eliminate universes by blinking.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah.
And that's what the Tournament of Power is about, is survive or your universe is eliminated. But it's all like, there's a whole thing. It's really like some of the ending of Super's anime is really good. The next arc that's in the manga just now sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and it seems like it's back to sort of traditional Dragon Ball.
Yeah, apparently like Hideo Toriyama wants to do slice of life stuff instead.
So the current arc, it's the villain that's in it is able to cancel out Super Saiyan. He's got some sort of mystical energy, and they cannot hold their forms. Ultra Instinct is unaffected, but Goku can't access it. So they can't fight this guy, and he just gets stronger and stronger and stronger because he eats worlds and he's absorbing energy, and he just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Oh, hi Galactus!
And
Hi
they
unique
can't-
character!
They can't fight him because they can't maintain their power levels, so they can only fight him in their base forms, and they're not strong enough. So that's quite an interesting arc, and I really hope that the anime comes back.
Yeah. Still ain't gonna watch it.
I mean, that's fair enough. I'm not going to sit here and be like, dude, get over yourself, watch it.
You did. You tried it.
I'm not going to be that fucking level of dude, seriously. Like, I'm not going to be in your face like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. If you get over it and you watch it, then fair enough. But I'm not going to, like, chastise you and make you feel like shit for not watching it. Like a lot of people do.
Good luck.
Like, a lot of people do. Try to. We all watch shows.
Yeah.
I have always been, I am willing to overlook some of Dragon Ball's flaws because I have grown up on it.
Like, I have grown up in it too. I remember being back in Academy, like...
And half that shelf is Dragon Ball down there.
No, that shelf there is Dragon Ball.
The
Sorry,
second
I
one.
didn't see Rhino there.
So right now there's a couple of Hulks.
I didn't see them. They're in the back row.
Yeah,
So
'cause
they're not important. They're
My
in the back
lights
row.
aren't there because I had to
But-
take them away because I ran out of batteries.
It's just the fact that, to me, it's... The outlandish thing with the whole going around to other planets and universes, that's fine. I have nothing wrong with that. I am not bothered by aliens and all that shit. It's just the fact that they had to, let's make up a legend. What's the legend? We need 6 Super Saiyans pure of heart to make the Super Saiyan God. But before then, Super Saiyan itself is a myth legend, which has never been done before. So how the fuck did they know about the God mode before that? God mode after that?
It's all retconning, isn't it? Anime does it all the time.
Yeah, but it's just...
They rewrite some of the past. And they rewrote some of the past as well with one of the movies they did. And the movies back in Z were not canon, but this Bardock was the first Super Saiyan in that movie. He turned into a Super Saiyan and fought Frieza in space.
Of course he did.
Momentarily, it didn't last very long. And then he still ended up dying, regardless of what they retconned. He's still dead. Because in that movie, he gets sent. He doesn't die, he just wakes up on this alien planet and has no memory of anything like that. And then eventually gets his memory back, goes to fight Frieza, and then he gets fucking killed. He still dies, but it just kind of fleshes that out a bit more. And then with Broly, the new Broly film, that's where they retcon a lot of like the original Saiyan planet.
Yeah.
And they do it in such a way that it's really well done.
They make Bardock a nice guy.
Bardock always kind of was.
No, he wasn't. He was a dick to his son.
When
he met
he
first...
still was a dick to his son. He just wanted to save his other kid in this one. That was all it was. And he does say in that movie, he goes, maybe I'm just sick of being the bad guy now. Because his wife, you see Goku's mum in Broly, and she says, why are you doing this? He says, well, maybe I'm just sick of being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I just sick of destroying things for a while.
Yeah, because he's been
Maybe
under
I want to save something for once.
It's more the fact that he had to be under Frieza's control. So yeah, he knew he was the bad guy because he was doing a bad job.
But the Saiyans even before Frieza came along were doing what they did for Frieza. Just they had an overlord,
which was King Cold.
And then
so
Frieza took over.
They're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then, I'm retiring. I'm giving your planet to my 4-year-old son, who can laser beam anyone you to death as if you even blink the wrong way.
He's much more. He's much more of a sadist than I am.
Because we're sitting in our sniper towers with our Super Saiyan sniper rifles.
Yeah,
which are never noticed ever.
I do like Broly.
Which one?
The new
classic one or a new one?
I like both. I like the new one more because they've kind of made him fit into canon, and he's official canon now.
And here's the fun thing about old Broly: there's nothing to him.
No, there isn't.
He's just a throwaway villain.
He's just a rage monster.
He's a throwaway villain that Akira Toriyama even said to himself, why is everyone so obsessed about this one villain I made for one movie?
Because he was just stupid.
Yeah, and then they're like, okay, people actually like him. Right, I'll say that, he was sent off to this planet and he had to fend for himself, and then his dad joined him and they had to fend for himself, and then he got treated like a cunt.
It's fine.
Oh wait,
no,
that's a word I can say.
No, that's fine.
That's
fine.
I can say.
That's fine. I mean, we're not getting AdSense anyway, so you can drop some.
That's the word I can say.
Yeah, you can drop some cunts if you want. I don't care.
It's just the other words I've said in other recording sessions which I can't say.
I like this modern version of Broly because They
There's an
didn't.
actual character to him.
Yes, they didn't make him angry because Goku cried when he was a baby.
Italy, he
And-
still got anxious and still did the whole
Yes, because he'd
wah,
been
wah, wah in the pod thing.
alienated with an uncontrollable power on a planet with a monstrous father that was trying to be an absolute dickhead
And
to
also
him.
when Broly was in the pod, when Goku did cry, Broly did react.
Yeah.
He did do that. Because I'd seen it in
Well,
cinema.
It's Goku's in a pod in Bardock's home. He's not actually in that room.
No, he isn't. No.
He's not.
He is. He's in the bomb shelf.
He's not.
It's Broly next to Vegeta. And
Vegeta's up on the plinth at the top.
the posh area. And then...
Broly's down here, and Goku is in a pod in their house.
Is he?
Yes.
I thought Goku was in the same area.
Maybe they move him there when they're getting rid of him, but I'm pretty sure after Bardock lands and he goes home, he's like, "Where's Goku? How's Kakarot doing?" And
Yeah.
then she takes him through the back, and he's in his pod.
Yeah,
He's been in his pod for too long.
and then, they make... Broly makes friends.
I really like what they did, and do you know what? Say what you want about the English voice actor and the way that he's been, or what he has done and what he hasn't done, and all the drama behind that. That's a whole kettle of worms that you need to go look at.
Kettle of worms.
Yeah, whatever. I'm mixing things.
Can of worms.
Can of worms.
Kettle of fish.
That's a whole different thing. I'm not going to talk about it here because it's quite rough in a lot of places. But I like what they did. He's now canon. He's now a sort of ally of Goku.
He's
Goku wants
Goku's
to train with him.
Goku's training buddy, which Goku knows he'll never beat.
Um,
Because they had to go Gogeta. They had to bring back the only thing people liked from GT.
but he's now. No, they did. They had Gogeta before. They had him in the Janemba movie, so he's not unheard of to be in Z. He was in Z, but he was in a movie, so it was in
yeah,
canon.
but it's the only thing decent from GT.
But now he is. Now he is canon
Yeah, so he'll be in the
because the
next.
Broly film was counted.
As canon, was it?
Yes. So
Then
the new
that'll-
Broly film is official part of the universe.
Oh well. So then Broly might come back into a series.
Yes.
You might see him,
Once he
kicking the
gets
shit.
the rage under control.
He won't get the rage under control. It's Broly.
Unless they join him up with two of the people from the Tournament of Power.
Nah, because even if they try to join up, once he gets into that blind rage where his pupils disappear, there's nothing stopping him. He needs to be defeated.
So, this is the bit that you've missed from the Tournament of Power.
Of course it is.
Um,
Because there's that female girl.
there's Kefka.
Yeah, the
She
female
is
legendary.
Universe 7's legendary Super Saiyan, and in the Tournament of Power, she gets her rage under control, and then has full control of that power, and then fuses with a Super Saiyan 3, and then they have that, and it's very, very cool fight to watch.
Oh well.
It's ridiculous. Right, it is absolutely, because that is what happens in Tournament Power. Everything that is there is designed to be ridiculous, so that so they can have cool visuals and go like, this guy's able to fight this guy because, and not really have a decent reason for it. But that's what happens. There's a parallel, and that she is our universe is parallel to Broly, and so that makes Legendary Super Saiyan canon at that point, and then they bring Broly in. But the thing that bugged me is that Goku didn't register that he's seen it before, because he fought Kefka. He helped that version of the Super Saiyans, that universe's Super Saiyans, control their powers and learn how to get to that stage. But he didn't go, "You remind me of someone."
Why would he? He's a dick. Goku's like one of the worst main characters ever.
Vegeta didn't do it either. He didn't go, "I've seen you before," or "I've seen your power before."
But with Vegeta, it's understandable because he can just say, "Oh, I don't care." Oh, god damn it! But yeah, I could eventually get around to watching the Tournament of Power. But
Just skip to those episodes. The rest, everything that happens before the Tournament of Power is of no interest whatsoever.
yeah, but it still doesn't start the fact that I'll still have that in my mind that he is Super Saiyan fetus.
If it helps you in any way process it or
Yeah.
get past it to watch it, the only time he ever goes red is in the Broly movie, and he maybe does it twice after that film.
Yeah, in the
Because from then on it's
movie.
blue.
Because what to? Well, yeah, it has to go red to go to blue.
No, you can skip it.
He goes red first and then goes to blue. He learns blue afterwards. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but like he never has to use it again to get to that stage.
Yeah, but even still,
He's just blue from then on. There's some really nice visuals. Like he mixes Kaioken in there. That looks fucking awesome. But you've seen that in like fighters.
Yeah.
In the game that's in there, but the visuals of that on screen are pretty nice. Where they animate the red and the blue swirling together, it's pretty cool. Look, we're raiding the office again.
Yeah, we're back in the office. This is us going back into... We found out that even though host was willing to testify, he couldn't testify because his sister's just been kidnapped by the guys we kicked the shit out of.
So now, while the court case is happening as we're in this guy's office beating the shit out of people. So we're just like, yo, judge dude, give me a second.
Hold on 10 minutes. What are you going to do? We're going to raid a building, kick the shit out of everyone.
Illegally raid a building, might I add, because he is no...
Oh, he's broken an entry. Yeah. He is right now
like
in the
he's
wrong.
Breaking the law to do this.
Yeah. You've got his buddy sitting outside causing a diversion. You've got him going upstairs kicking the ever-living shit out of anyone who's literally
What's
not
the diversion
busy.
again? What does he do?
He takes a sign, smashes it through the front door, and then sits in the street saying, "Fucker, where's the guy I'm after?"
Yeah, that's what it is. I remember laughing at that. I was just like, Jesus, check the fucking size of the balls on this dude. Because I thought he'd be like, fucking knock them and she's like, yo guys, follow me, and I run down the street. He's just sitting there. He's just like, come on.
Well, stands at the front door, flashes his cock and runs away.
Come on. Bring it.
Have at me, bro. I'll kick your ass any day.
I need to watch other animes because I haven't watched anything for a while. I've heard Darwin and the Franks taking a lot of flack for the last half of that season.
Well, you said that because CK watched it.
No, I did watch some of it. I watched the first couple episodes.
Alright.
And I laughed my ass off at the way that they turn the machines on.
Don't know how, I haven't seen it myself.
It's so stupid. So they had a male and female pilot, right? The female pilot assumes the position, and then the male pilot sits back like this, and then they have a cord that goes from here to just above her ass crack.
Oh, for
and then
fuck.
power her up. She gets like an orgasm. It's amazing. I stopped watching. I wasn't in this flat. I just moved back up from Edinburgh to Aberdeen, and I was sitting in my buddy's flat. He was putting me up for a while. I had my headphones on. I was sitting watching it, and I just paused it, took my headphones off, and just laughed for 5 minutes solid before going back to it. It's so ridiculous, but it's the same people that done Gurren Lagann. But apparently, halfway through it, they went, "We don't want to be a part of this anymore," and just dropped it. So then the other studio that was working on it was just left to do it themselves. So the second half of the season just falls apart.
Huh.
Because it had like the visual flair and all that at Gurren Lagann, but it was just ridiculous.
Well, there's Fire Force. That's
oh,
out.
wait, there's Japanese Batista. Forgot about him.
Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for. You can't really just suggest a anime.
I just like my stuff like Bleach and Dragon Ball. It's simple stuff, simple, easy to watch stuff.
So it's stuff called shonen.
Yeah, basically. Which is why I want to watch One Piece. But again, there's like 1,000 episodes
Yeah.
of One Piece.
So like My Hero Academia, Fire
My Hero,
Force.
I need to finish watching My Hero actually.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was watching Naruto. I've played the Shippuden games. That's enough for me.
I'm actually in the middle of watching Boruto again. Well, not again. I'm actually getting into watching it.
Yeah, I'll maybe watch Boruto because it's not in the games.
No.
And the Shippuden games are enough for me.
It's for me. When I was actually going to watch it when it came out because I wanted just to review every episode that came out. Because to me, it is the greatest thing in existence because it's official fan fiction.
Yeah, and that whole concept of once we end Shippuden, we're done, and then Boruto comes out, and you're like, oh, you're done, are you?
But this is actually giving them...
At least when fucking Toriyama went, I'm done with Dragon Ball Z, he stuck to it for 25 years. Because everybody forgets that Dragon Ball ended in the 90s.
Because it was acceptable in the 80s. But, fucking...
Was it 96 that Dragon Ball Z finished? The Booth Saga finished?
I don't know.
I think it was 96. It was still shown on TV in the UK in like 2012 or some shit.
Yeah, because we were watching it when I would chat about it to my friends in the middle of class.
Yeah.
That's why I was so shit at school. We're too big.
Comments, if we get any comments, actually. Is there anywhere official that's available in the UK where you can watch One Piece? Because we've checked everything, and just in case, like, everybody knows about Cody, which I haven't checked yet, but I don't know if they're good for anime. Because I want to watch it officially and get decent quality streams and stuff, but we've checked Funimation now, it's not there. We've checked Crunchyroll, it's not there. So is there any other sort of official known program or app that has it on it? Because I would quite like to sit, preferably with the English dub on in the background while I'm playing games and editing and stuff, because then I don't really have to pay that much attention to it. Because One Piece, there's a lot of One Piece. There is a lot, and I can't sit and watch it all. I think we worked it out. It'd be 28 days straight. You'd have to watch it for.
Yeah, but here's the thing, great about One Piece, because it's been going on for so long. There's actually people who have watched every single episode, and kudos to them, because
it's different when you watch it weekly and you're keeping up with it, but when you're trying to binge it.
But they have no life. But you can go onto websites and you can literally see if it's an important arc.
Yeah.
If it's like main story. By main story, are you going to have someone join your team or like a significant event happening? Yes, no, skip, filler, skip, this, skip. So it may be 28 days to watch it from start to finish. Straight. But if you go through it and chop it up and get rid of all the filler, get rid of all the unnecessary arcs, get rid of all the special episodes.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what Dragon Ball Kai is.
No. It's not
no, but doing it that way, like,
it
would be the same principle, because Dragon Ball Kai cut like 150 episodes.
Yeah, and put it down to what, 50?
In fact, it's probably more than. It's probably about two, because I think Dragon Ball's original run was 250 odds.
Yeah, and they cut it down.
I think it down to 50 because they just cut all of the crap out.
Concentrate down all the fights.
Yeah, so
short down all the fights.
They brought it to
all the
like
way
50
down.
odd episodes, and that's from Saiyan up to Boo. No, not Boo. They haven't done Boo yet. They're going to do
I thought they completed.
They finished. They might have done Boo now actually, but when I last looked, they'd only done up to Cell.
Yeah.
I might do that because I know there is those people out there that have marked episodes being like, you can skip this shit, because they've done it with like Bleach, they've done it with Dragon Ball. You can skip all this, and you can skip all this, and you can skip all this.
Yeah.
I might just do it that way, and then try and find
an official,
perfectly legitimate source of it.
Yeah, it's not like we can just use NordVPN and set yourself to America, borrow someone's Funimation Now account.
Yeah, because it's available in the States and stuff. It's just not over here.
Yeah, because it's never been aired over here.
Is it not?
No,
it hasn't, has it?
Let me find out.
No, I think you're right. I've never, because Toonami back in the day had Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star.
Doesn't have any of that shit now.
No, I think even had
Adult Swim picked up a lot of stuff though, I think. Like in the US, they're showing some anime on Adult Swim. They don't show it over here because E4's got Adult Swim over here. Or Channel 4. Because they've got almost every season of Robot Chicken on all 4 for streaming. So I was sitting watching a bunch of that stuff. Or I could just wait till like February when One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 comes out. And that'll like finish the plot up to a point for me.
Yeah, One Piece has only been released on DVD across here. It's never aired.
Maybe I'll just do it that way if I can get them cheap enough. Get the Blu-rays.
Good luck.
HMV does quite well for anime. You can get quite a bit of anime in CX as well, actually. They've got a lot of the Dragon Ball in there, and a lot of Bleach.
Yeah.
As to the quality of it, I don't know if they have the Blu-rays.
For the earlier episodes, you won't need them, because the earlier episodes are still standard definition.
Yeah, but recently they just did the Dragon Ball Collectors where they redone everything.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if at 900 episodes that they haven't remastered some of One Piece. It still has the 4x3 for a lot of the early episodes, but they've cleaned up a lot of the... They've kind of high-resed it, basically.
Ooh. Oh, no, these are... no, box set.
I'll probably have to buy it on DVD up to a point, I think. And then get the Blu-rays from there.
Yeah, whenever I search... I'm quickly checking... Does it tell you how many? It's like I'm looking at One Piece Collection 13 Uncut. Yeah. Can you tell us, how many hours, how many episodes that is?
It'd probably be, I don't know, actually, because Dragon Ball's DVDs had quite a chunk. Like, I think like 20, 30 episodes maybe on it. I could be wrong about that. I've never bought the Dragon Ball DVDs, so don't quote me. I'm probably wrong.
Well, looking at here, the first DVD, like One Piece Collection 1, is episode 21, 1 to 26.
Okay, yeah. So it's 26 episodes.
So four boxes will get you 100 episodes.
That is a lot of shelf space.
Yeah.
That's a full fucking bookcase.
Yep. Uncut Collection 20 episodes 469 to 492.
Alright, I'm not doing it as DVDs.
Mm.
Do you know even stuff like Watch Cartoon Online? They don't have One Piece.
Yeah, because it's so heavily protected.
It's crazy.
It's because it's Japan's. It's like a major export from Japan. It is the top #1 anime.
It's the longest running thing they've ever done as well, isn't it?
Nope, it's not the longest running anime. That's Detective Conan.
Huh.
That is. Oh shit. Let me just find out. Let's go back to Google here. One Piece. Episode list.
So let's just keep everybody updated while you're looking at that. We've now saved the girl. We've proved the guy that it wasn't who he thought it was, and that he should testify in court to prove that. And then we'll just forget about the fact that he's kidnapped an innocent person because he had the wrong end of the stick.
So doodly doo. It is sitting. It's about to. Have they got release dates? Do we have release dates?
Just
So
fervently looking for anime.
So from today, they'll be on episode 905.
One Piece has more.
This is One Piece.
Is that One Piece?
This
Okay.
is One Piece. Well, I shall go check Detective Conan. Detective Conan. Sorry, case closed. It's called Detective Conan in Japan. Episode list. Thing is, I don't know if the it is longer.
One Piece is longer. A lot longer.
Oh yes. Oh. 1 second. Mass swiping. Okay, it doesn't have as many anime episodes, but manga episodes, it's still on the go. With on to its 27th season, because it's a radio show as well. So it might be a light novel series, or I don't know. Right, but back into Judgment, because this is supposed to be us talking over about Judgment and picking over, but
I just looked at the wavelength for the last 40 minutes, and there's no fucking silent spots. Because we've been talking shit.
But that's a good thing.
So I think this whole thing is getting uploaded as it is.
Oh, we could just say, well, we could do a thing like this. Think of this as just a podcast episode.
Basically. I
This
mean,
is
we've
what it
still,
is.
we might not, we don't have to replay Transformers.
No, we don't. We can do
just do this.
So, like, there might be times when
It's just 2 hours and
we
that's caught up.
Yeah, we could have episodes where we deliberately not record audio, because then we can.
Basically, anytime we fuck up, we'll do this.
Yeah, if we fuck up our recordings anyway by saying, forgetting to press record on the sound, or one of our microphones is down, we'll just have the game out. If it's got game audio, we'll put it like minimal at the back. We'll have our voices higher up instead, so you can hear us doing our live impressions. Because this is actually more akin to a YouTuber I used to watch.
I actually kind of enjoy this more than playing the game. Do you know that?
Because we're watching this and we're just having a natter, because we're we're played it already, so we can see how bad we are at playing the game.
I've not looked at this screen.
No, you haven't.
Because this was me, and I know how shit I was.
Yeah, you
Like
have.
that entire boss fight, I just didn't look at it because I knew how badly I did. To be fair though, I will say I improved in the next session that we did because
yeah, 'cause
I knew what I was doing at that
Yeah, you
point.
remembered
I
the
just
block.
had to remember buttons, and
Yeah.
then once I had the buttons in my head, I was like, oh yeah, block, dodge. That's yeah. And I was doing much better. Plus,
Just making sure that.
it was just fun to kick people in the head.
Oh yeah, the amount of times you just grabbed them and just
Knee,
rearranged
knee,
their jaw with your knee.
Chizzy liked to grab people and throw people when he was playing it. I just like to grab.
No, you knee them in the face. Oh. Pause. Well, will I just keep going? No, I'll pause. Right, I'm recording again. Right, we up and running?
Yes. We had a slight technical hitch.
No surprise
My
there.
cable
You might want
unplugged
to
again.
press play on the video.
We'll press play on the video because we can actually, not that we're really watching it.
Oh, jump cut.
Jump
Oh,
cut.
how did that happen? It's not like we fucked up somehow.
Yeah, weird cut. It won't actually be a weird cut
Nah, you'll.
on the video because we're not recording the screen right now.
No, but cut in the audio.
It'll be a weird
I'm
cut in
sure
the
you'll
audio.
have the audio files who listen feverishly to our sensual voices.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be a weird cut, but we're fine. We're good to go.
Yeah, John gently nudged his microphone and caused it to
Yeah, I
disconnect.
need to put in the other cable. I have this one plugged in because it's longer and I've got a bit more mobile movement, but the connection's actually shit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a new. Once I remember what these cables are actually called.
Auxiliaries.
Auxiliaries are the 3.5s. They're aux
Really?
cables. Yes.
I thought.
They're
Or
the ones you get these for
aren't they
printers and stuff as well.
Yeah, aren't they just printer
I
to
think they're just printer
USB?
cables. I think they're just printer cables, but I'll find one anyway.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that important. So we got the guy off. He didn't do it. But he is a
Yes, we
CD
got him off
bastard.
in public.
Yes, but he is a CD motherfucker.
Of course he's like Yakuza-man.
So I think we'll be revisiting him in the future.
What gave it away? But yeah, fuck, what were we on about before that?
We were talking about anime again.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's all we've done for the last hour is talk about anime, which is really unusual for me because I'm not an anime dude. Really, like I said, I like my Dragon Balls, I like my Bleach, I like transformations, I like that sort of stuff. Can't sit and watch your slice of life, can't watch your comedies, can't watch. Like I quite liked Seven Deadly Sins, but it wasn't that good. Especially the English dub was kind of shitty. I can't watch anything that has too much fan service 'cause I just get bored. I'm just like, I'm just like, cool. well
Gotta
done.
see them.
I can go on
titties.
Pornhub and see them without the clothes on if I want to.
Yeah.
Don't need this. If it's too fan servicey, if it starts from the beginning, like something like High School DxD, and it's just there.
High School of the Dead.
Like High School of the Dead as well. There's a lot of fans, but it's funny that bit with the sniper rifle and firing it through her cleavage. That's
As her
funny.
tits flap, they'll.
Yeah, right. That's funny. It's there from the start. It's established. That's what it's gonna be. But when you have like 2 episodes and nothing like that happens, and then you start the next one by panning and zooming in on cleavage and tits,
Or arse.
or like you have a bit like in a classroom, and they're like, "Oh my God, she fell over. You can see her panties," and you're like, "Really?
I seen her panties.
Is this really necessary?"
That means I'm not a virgin.
So yeah, stuff like that where it's kind of just like, "Hey guys, look, yeah, it's girls. Look, we're not sexually repressed in Japan."
No, not the slightest. Never.
It's that's when I stopped watching.
We don't have a major issue with groping on trains first thing in the morning. It's not like they've got full female carriages. Like, women-only carriages.
Yeah. So like fan service and stuff puts me off.
Yeah, plenty of that when you're seeing the advertisements in Japan. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So like, it exists in Dragon Ball and it exists in Bleach.
Oh,
but
look.
It's not as bad.
It's everyone's favorite best friend. You can even see by his character design, he is a slimy prick.
Yep. So this is the guy, because you can't hear right now, this is the guy that essentially ruins...
He's a
Yamu-
reporter.
What's his name?
Well, flash up on screen in a second.
Yeah.
Clive Englishman.
No, the main character. I always forget the main character's name.
Oh, I don't know.
Yaga something.
I don't know because
Detective. They keep calling him different names.
you've got
Different people call him
yeah,
different
you've
things.
got the Yakuza lad who calls him Cat, the Tack.
Tack, that's what it is. We'll just call him Tack, fuck it. So, this is the guy that ruins Tack's career, and this is how he ends up being a...
Because he's a
Private
slimeball
investigator.
reporter who will always put out a proper shit story about this one guy got this evil person off, so this means this guy is as evil as the evil person. Don't you agree, public sheeple? Open your eyes, look at the misjustice.
He's like a BuzzFeed reporter. No one likes BuzzFeed.
No, like, oh no, he's TMZ.
But they still exist.
He's TMZ.
TMZ, actually, yeah. TMZ's right.
He is
They're
more
sort of like drama. BuzzFeed are just shit art.
You know, as soon as they ask, it's like TMZ. So, are you racist? Are you
He's
homophobic?
definitely one of these people that just sits about in an office,
Yeah.
pretending he's doing stuff. Because like, when I was watching SmackDown on Friday, it started like, because the streams, they have like the channel, so it was on Fox, and it ended up with TMZ's thing. I was just like, why do people watch this shit? Why do people watch this? I think we're almost done.
I think we are.
I think we are almost done here.
And
That's how. Oh no, we've still got a little bit of time left.
oh, we've got.
We've got 4 minutes.
Pre-
oh yeah, this
oh,
is going into chapter
This
2.
is where, yeah, this is actually where we're starting off.
Basically, we're a little bit further ahead than this, but we're basically here.
No. We actually didn't we start off with this previously?
Nope, we did not.
Previously on Clerks.
We started in the alleyway taking photos. That was where the save point was.
Yeah.
So there's a second.
No. We weren't in the alleyway taking photos. We were in the alleyway where they found that corpse, investigating it. Then we went to the first
The
scene,
chase scene.
and then you get chased by the chap in the mask.
Yeah, so that's kind of we
Oh,
started with the
sorry,
chase.
that's a spoiler for the next episode. I forgot we're doing this in a weird.
We're doing this weirdly out of sequence. We recorded ahead of this, but now we're going back over this. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Here we go. Chapter. Yeah. So we'll probably just seen this, and you'll probably see this little bit in the next episode.
You won't see this. I know where we started off.
Okay, whatever.
We started off by taking photos at the second scene.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's where the
Here,
save
this is
was.
it.
Yeah,
This
so-
is where we started off.
We didn't. We saved, so we'll probably save here, because that'll be where we end this episode, and then this is where we carry on from.
Yeah.
So we didn't have like the previously, but you will see basically from the end of this video onwards. I think it should line up almost perfectly.
If not,
Yeah, if not, I'm not doing this again.
yeah.
So deal with it. Comments, people watching, don't care. This is what you're getting.
It's as best
Suck
as
it
gonna
up.
get. It's gonna be an hour of us just,
We will try our best to fix our fuck ups,
or we'll just.
but we're only doing it once.
No, we're not gonna fix our fuck ups. If we record our fuck ups, we're just gonna do voiceovers for the next. For
That's
this
what I mean
episode.
by fix the fuck ups.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you see it, but you'll only make sure you see it once.
Yeah.
We're not doing it again. Trust me, we did Mark of the Ninja 3 times, and every time something fucked up, and that game just did not want us to play it.
Nah.
Because every time we sat and done it, it was just like, yeah, this isn't recording, and that's not working, we can't get that, and yeah.
Like first time we did the episode, we found out that. No, the first time we did a recording, we found out we didn't fucking record it.
Yep,
The second time we did it,
that was my fault, I didn't hit a button.
yeah,
which I thought I did.
second time, the
Audio.
audio didn't go.
Yep, which
and
wasn't my fault.
Then the third way, the third time, halfway through the first episode, we found out we didn't. For some reason, the recording stopped,
Yep,
and we just said, "Screw this."
yep.
There's no way. Like, even though it said we give it third time's a charm, third time wasn't a charm. We're just like, you know what?
No.
We'll wash our hands of this. We'll figure out something else for me to play because
Which is why you're getting sundered.
that's why I'm getting sundered.
So we don't know how long Sunder will crack on for, because I don't know how long that game is.
See how far I
But
can get.
I don't want 2 super long games on the channel at the same
Yeah.
time. Because we are going to be on this for a while.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
We're chapter 2. There's
About 12.
6 hours of recording so far. So there's 18 episodes up. There will be 18 episodes up. This is a two part. Like this is like a two videos into one. And then there's another 6 recorded after this. And you're talking 2 hours each time we've done it. So I think there's about 6 hours of footage so far, and we're only in chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
And like not even close to the end of chapter 2.
Nowhere near it.
So this is going to be a long one. We'll probably still be playing this in fucking January,
Oh, easily.
unless we just do a long session where we just sit for 6 hours and just play this, which we might have to catch it up. I think this session is going to be more about just recording random stuff, or we'll maybe do the Transformers and just get that out of the way and then go up to a reset.
We'll see what we'll do.
But
Honestly,
we're almost done here, so
we're
we'll
almost
think
done.
about that
I need
after.
a piss.
We have been sitting for 50 minutes,
Nattering on
this.
about anime.
so
So, like, I think
I was smart and went to the toilet before.
well, I didn't need to go before we started to press record.
That coffee was the right idea. I've woken the fuck up.
That's good.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd been awake for 20 minutes before you got here. I went for a shower as soon as I got
Oh,
up.
there we go. Right.
And we're done. So this is going to be 17 and 18, and the next one you see, we'll continue on with our beautiful voices on the microphone. Right, say it, Chizzy.
Say it.
I'm not saying it, you say it.
No, you just let me to say it, so I said say it.
Oh, say your catchphrase.
What is it?
I'm not saying it,
Why not?
because I don't want to fucking say it.
No.
Say it.
Stay gamers.
Well done. Well done. Bye, guys.
Bye.